ride your bike in the rain, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Yeah, there's nothing funny about this. Well, it's still nice to be out on the bike, despite the rain. Gives me a chance to try out my new gear. You see, I always used to ride with leathers, and someone said to me, if you're going to be riding in the winter, especially in the rain, you want to get yourself some Textiles. So that's what I've got, and some new winter gloves. So it's a nice test for them. But I've ridden in the rain before. I tend to get some comical comments when I do so. I get people will say in person, or they'll drop a comment on the video and they'll say things like, "You call that rain?" Or they'll say things like, "Nah mate, I think you just edited the footage there." But they say it as a joke, and I take it as a joke. It's nice to have a bit of banter. But this year will go down as the year where I stopped being a fair weather biker. It's the year where I said, I'm not tucking my bike away for 4, 5, 6 months just for the sake of the weather, and I'm going to ride all year round, and that's an achievement. And it is that time of year. It's December 31st. This video will go live in 2 days' time, and it's that time of year where many of us will be reflecting upon what we've done this year, and what we achieved, what we didn't achieve, and what we want to do next year. And some people get stuck on what we didn't achieve. I don't know why that is. Seems to be part of the human condition that people sometimes overly focus on the failures rather than the achievements. Now, I believe that when we put our minds to it, we are all capable of so much more than we give ourselves credit for. And when I look back upon this year, in fact, when I look back upon most years, I used to get caught up on the focusing on what I hadn't achieved. Don't know why people do that. Many people seem to beat themselves up about the things that they didn't achieve. So nowadays I like to flip the two things around, and I like to first of all look at what I did achieve this year. I believe that if you first of all focus on what you did achieve, I believe that you put yourself in the mindset, in the correct mindset, in that winning mindset. You know, let's look at what we did achieve first, and then we'll think about next year. Let's see if we can go park up under the OG bridge. Here we go. Now, do we hook a left U-turn here? No, we don't, because I can't see down that road. Let's play it safe. We'll do a 3-pointer. There we go. Rather do a nice safe 3-pointer than try and hook an unsafe U-turn. Oh. You see, when you focus on the things that you didn't achieve, you set yourself up on the wrong mindset. You're showing yourself psychologically that you can't achieve things. So instead, I like to flip things around nowadays, and I like to look at what I did achieve this year. There might be things that you didn't achieve, and there's things that I didn't achieve, but they don't matter just for a moment. For example, this year, what did I achieve this year? Well, I launched this YouTube channel. I launched this channel June 6th, probably created it a few days beforehand, but officially launched this channel June 6th, and I'd been working on it for about 9 months. And that's an achievement. So, you know, it puts you in the mindset of winning. That's an achievement. I feel good about that. It's been a lot of work, but that's an achievement for this year. And then there was that honking great shed that I built. Yes, I had help. My 2 sons helped me build the bulk of the shed, and then my daughter helped me build fit the roof. But again, it's an achievement. I mean, I bought that shed about 18 months ago, and so at the end of 2021, it was on the list of things that I hadn't achieved. But this year, it's on that list of things that I've achieved. And again, it's the winning mindset. It shows me that I can achieve things. And then there's things that I didn't set out to achieve. And you may have some of these. I think we achieve more than we realise most years. There are things that I didn't set out to achieve, but nonetheless managed to achieve them. For example, something as simple as riding a bigger bike, albeit round a car park. Didn't set out to ride bigger bikes this year, but I did, rode them and managed to get out on a group ride. Only 3 people, but still, I've got biker friends now. This time last year I didn't have biker friends. So that's another achievement that I'm gonna put down for myself for this year. And then once you've thought about the things that you did achieve this year, then you might want to start thinking about the things that you didn't achieve and the things that you want to achieve next year. So for example, this year I really wanted to pass my motorbike test and I didn't get it done. And that's all right. That's okay. I could beat myself up about this, and I could focus on that failure, and I could dwell upon it, and give myself a hard time for not passing my motorbike test. And what's it going to achieve? It's not going to achieve anything, is it? Okay, I didn't pass my bike test. It happens. But I already know now, having sat there, and not just in this moment, but over maybe the last week, having thought about the things that I have achieved this year, I've just shown myself that I can achieve things. So motorbike test, didn't get it done. Putting it on next year's list, damn right I am. Absolutely damn right I am. Because I've shown myself that I can do this. I've shown myself that that I've almost outgrown this bike, unfortunately, and it's a real shame. I love this bike, and I don't want to get rid of him. But I didn't get my test done this year. I'm putting it on next year. We're going to get that done. And another thing that I want to get done next year is I want to get out on some more group rides, some actual organised bike rides. Yes, some proper organised bike rides. It's not something that I've ever done before. It's not something that I set myself to get done this year. But if this year's shown me anything, it's that exposing myself to new elements of biking that I've not experienced before is thoroughly enjoyable. Even a little bit riding in the rain. So yeah, next year I'm going to get out on some organised bike rides, after I've done my test, of course.
And if I may leave you with some words of wisdom for the forthcoming year, I shall say this. Firstly, remember that you are the architect of your own life. We don't always get to choose what happens to us in life, but we do get to choose how we respond. And a wise man once said that we each have 2 lives. And our second life begins the moment you realise that you only get one.